Oh, you know I'm ready. You know I'm ready to knock another motherfucker out of the fucking park as I always do. Look at King Griffey swing. As you can see, I'm back in the FC Sneaker Factory for a brand new episode for you beautiful people out there. And that includes the fellas, oh, and those beautiful ladies, oh, the ladies that get my heart pumping, my cheerleaders. And I appreciate each and every single one of you people coming on into the FC Sneaker Factory as you always do. And as you should fucking do, because you recognize a true fucking sneakerhead and you recognize somebody that actually entertains you. Somebody that actually gives you an amazing promo, but also an amazing review. Instead of someone that's making you do this at the very end of their content. Someone that's fucking dry, someone that's boring, somebody that just doesn't know how to fucking work the camera. And then also on top of that, to top it all off, folks, to top it all off, looks like a piece of shit on camera. I mean, god damn. If that's what you want to watch, I feel sorry for you. I really fucking feel sorry for you because you're gypping yourself. You're robbing yourself of true entertainment. But the smart people out there, my subscribers, the winners when it comes to the sneaker YouTube genre, you're in the right place, right? Because you know and you figured out what is true and what's not true. What is entertaining and what's not entertaining. And who is the real and who is the authentic. And who is Mr. Wonderful and who are all these fucking wannabes when it comes to the sneaker game. See, I'm a true sneakerhead and I could back it up with all the shoes that are in my FC Sneaker Factory, and they're all my shoes. I provided them with my own hard-earned money, and they're all my size, right? 10.5s all over the place. Got a trickle of some 11s in there and maybe 1 or 2 size 10s. It just depends on the model. But they're all my size. And a lot of them, yes, a lot of them are still DS, dead stock. Because you know what? When you have this many pairs, you can pick and choose what you want to wear. And a lot of times, I just want to preserve a lot of these. And some I do want to wear. So it just depends on my mood and what I feel like doing at that current time. But this one right here, this segment, this amazing segment that I'm delivering you. I already dropped 2 profiles already. We're on to our third. Another fucking gem. Another pink box era, purple box era box when it comes to this one. So, great shoe. And this is the most recent ACG Colorway SB that I picked up. And this is the last one that I picked up because there's no other ones after this one currently, that when I'm currently filming this. Who knows, maybe they may bring some others out later on, but this is the last one of the 3. But before we get into the review, right, the profile that I always deliver, I got that beautiful sunlight shining in the FC Sneaker Factory. It is a beautiful day. A little bit chilly, but it is a beautiful day. I'm relaxing here in the comfort of my own home. I don't think I'm going to have any cheerleaders over. I may have to go do something later on, but we'll see if I change my outfit. Maybe it may have got a lot hotter, or maybe it got even more colder, right? I might have to throw on some pants. But I do have the Nike woven teal, green, blue shorts, whatever you want to call them. I'm wearing the ACG long sleeve. It's a great long sleeve. I do have the ACG on the sleeve that matches the shorts. The ACG right there logoing. But what I really liked about this shirt, it is in that sale color, is the graphic in the back. Look at that graphic. Great graphic in the back. I love that. Definitely that 90s, that old school ACG logoing. And I am wearing the G-Shock 5610 right here. But it is the NASA colorway. I love this watch. If you want to take a look at it closer, go look at it on Instagram. I actually did a really in-depth look at that on a reel. So if you want to see it, amazing watch right here. I love it. But I'm relaxing, looking fresh, looking amazing. The skincare is always on point. The hair, I just got a haircut today, so I saw my beautiful stylist, so she hooked me up as always. Always gives me that wonderful, you are too damn sweet at the very end of the haircut. So definitely just, I mean, feel amazing, look amazing. And that's what I promote on my channel. Feel amazing, look amazing. So therefore, look always amazing. So therefore, you feel amazing wherever you do in your life, right? Whether you're going to a grocery store, going out on a date, relaxing at home. Look amazing. Please do that. Look at the teeth. The smile is always on point. The lips. I mean, like I said, the skincare. Take care of yourself, fellas. Take care of yourself because the women love it. I'm not fucking joking when I say that. Really do it. Take care of your health as well. How your body is. Take care of all that. If you're not, even if you're married, still do it. Your wife will thank you for it. She won't have wandering eyes. So here we go. I just opened up the books for another sneaker profile because guess what? We are on sneaker profiles 328 right here, inching closer and closer to 330. Amazing one right here. Like I mentioned, this is the ACG segment. So, I mean, we're going to be looking at another ACG. Like I said, ACGs. These are ACG shoes that are in my FC Sneaker Factory or ACG inspired colorways in the FC Sneaker Factory. So, just wanted to point that out really quick. Just like I'm going to point this out because I don't want to forget this. I know my smart people already know. They already did it. The winners when it comes to the sneaker YouTube genre that are my subscribers, because each and every single one of you are true winners. You already done this, so this is just something else. You're gonna hear it again. But those people are just wandering in, right? Just randomly just strolling in, not knowing what the fuck is going on. Well, guess what? You come into a real Sneaker Edge channel, someone that's gonna talk to you like a real person, not like some fucking soft phony out there. But really important. Just wanted to point out, you see that icon on the very bottom right? It's in black and in white. It says subscribe. Well, guess what? That's not a fucking, just not an icon. It's not just a piece of shit decoration on your computer screen. It is actually a button, but it doesn't fucking hit itself. I depend on you people, the smart people out there, the winners. And if you want to be a winner, you fucking hit that button. If you want to say fuck you to all those other sneaker content creators, all those fucking phonies out there, if you want to say fuck you, hit that subscribe button. If you're sick and tired of seeing the same dry ass material when it comes to this YouTube sneaker genre, hit that fucking subscribe button. I would really appreciate that. So let's go ahead and go on to this right here. We're looking back at another SB, right? Another one that I have never dropped to you though when it comes to the profiles. SB purple box. In case you don't know, these are just general releases. Nothing really special going on, but these ones, there is something special because they are ACG inspired, and that's why I'm bringing them on this segment. So here we go. Nike SB Dunk Low Pro, red plum citron, black taxi, the beautiful size 10.5, the price tag $100. Same garbage, right? We don't have the interior wood grain lining, the design that we would typically get like on the silver box and the purple box. And you're constantly going to hear me say that because I feel like Nike SB owes us that. Nike in general owes us that because we pay a lot more money when compared back to then, and we get these crappier boxes. So right here, wood grain in that green and white tissue paper, just your standard one right here. This one is a StockX pickup though. Wasn't able to get this one on for retail or for at any skate shop or anything like that. So I had to go to the resale market, went on StockX and picked this up for a very low price. So with that being said, this was actually my latest one when it comes to the ACG, and this was the last one that I picked up because I already got the other one. So the last one, and we are looking at sneaker profiles 328 right here. This is the Nike Dunk SB ACG Terra colorway, heavily inspired, I shouldn't say heavily inspired by the Terra red plum right here. Gorgeous shoe. Shoe dropped in August of 2021. So the one that we saw last time, that one dropped in 2020. This one dropped in 2021, just a year later. Not sure what month, but it says August, so we'll go with that. But August of 2021. So what you see is basically the same thing that you saw in the last one, right? This is an SB, this is a dunk, nothing, I mean, nothing new when it comes to that. But the color blocking is slightly different when it comes to this one and the other one that I showed you on the last episode. But this still has that black toe box in that synthetic suede. Nothing special going on with the suede. And then we got the nice, this plum colored when it comes to this synthetic suede when it comes to the mudguard. But that travels upward and goes into the shoelaces and then travels back down towards the rear part of the shoe. You do have that plum synthetic suede. And I feel like this synthetic suede is a lot better than this right here. A lot better, to be honest with you. So we got two different type of synthetic suedes going on. One, the plum is a lot more softer, a little bit more buttery when compared to that black toe box. Right here, this window though, you got that black synthetic suede on the window on this lateral side. And then you got this really light, and this is where I would say the Syntron is coming into effect. But that Syntron colored swoosh right there in that synthetic suede as well. And if you're wondering, well, what's Syntron? It's kind of like a very light lime color type material. I even almost want to say like a sage type green going on right there. So just wanted to point that out. Black synthetic suede going right there on the ankle support. And then let's take a look at the midsole. The midsole, as you can see, you do got that light gray. Let me try to get a little bit more focus. Yeah, there you go. You got that light gray midsole going throughout, and then you got that black paint splattered going on in the midsole, and then right there you do got that yellow stitching as well. And then you got that black outsole going on throughout the entire shoe. Moving on to the rear, you see that yellow sewn in Nike on the back, on the rear. You got that plum colored suede going surrounding that. Below that, you got the black synthetic suede. And then you got the two Syntron swooshes coming together. And then below that, you do have that continuation of that plum synthetic suede. And then just below that, you do have that midsole, that light gray midsole, and that black painted splattered on it. And then you got that yellow stitching and then that black outsole. Let's take a look at the rear part. I mean, not the rear part, the medial side. The medial side is pretty damn identical to the lateral side. Nothing really has changed. Black synthetic suede on ankle support. You do got that plum synthetic suede, a little bit better quality when it comes to this though, but that's traveling up through and going through the shoelaces and then going downward and going towards the toe box in that plum synthetic suede, as you can see. So it's a little bit better quality, nothing too crazy though. Black window right there. Synthetic suede in that window, and then you got that nice Syntron colored swoosh going on the medial side, and then you just got the continuation of that light gray midsole, and then you got that paint splattered on there, that yellow stitching, and a black outsole. Let's take a look at the front part. Look at that gorgeous front part. I love it. Let's take a look at the outsole. Okay, so the outsole, you got the all black outsole, but in the middle, separating the front and the back, you do got that Nike, the swoosh, and the SB all in that plum color. I love that. Now let's take a look at my favorite part, the aerial view of the shoe. Let's take a look at this. I'm going to tuck this in. But there you go right there. Look at that. Gorgeous. I just love how, like, staring down at your foot, you would just see this. Black toe box. Not the best synthetic suede. And then it stops right here. And then you got the continuation of that nylon black tongue. It's the fatty, or not the fatty, but a little bit, you know, just your standard purple box tongue. Nothing fat about it. Slimmed it a lot down. Did, you know, compared to the silver box and the pink box and the black box, a slimmed down tongue. Nothing crazy, but you do got that black label. But then you got that Nike, the swoosh, and the SB, the Dunk Low Pro in that Syntron color right there. All black ankle support, and then inside you got that Syntron insole, but in purple, or that plum, the Zoom Air, the Nike, the swoosh, and the SB in that plum color. So nice little touch with that. So the reasoning why this one took me so long to get is because I wasn't really too thrilled about the colorway. The colorway's nice, but it doesn't do me as much as it would as the other one, right? The other one did a lot better. when it came to the color blocking, I wasn't really too excited about this shoe. It was a shoe where I was just like, when I have time, I'll get it. And when it goes down in price a lot, I'll get it. And it did go down in price, and I had actually some time to pick this one up. So that's when I decided to pull the trigger. It was nothing really like that I really had to hurry up and get, that I really wanted. It was just something that, like, when the time was right, I was going to be able to pick it up. And guess what? The time was right. So I didn't pay very much money for this one. I remember these used to go for quite a bit of money, but now they just dropped like pretty much the entire market. So I was able to pick it up, but just a solid colorway. I like the colorway. I like the colors, right? Definitely pop, that plum color. But just to be honest with you, just really doesn't really do much for me. What do you think though? What do you think about this one when compared to the last episode? What do you think about that one? Drop a comment down below. I would like to know that. That's why I ask these questions, right? So you beautiful people can answer them and will let me know which one out of the two is your favorite colorway. So there you go. That one concludes this sneaker profile 328. But don't worry, in a couple days, just relax. Fellas and the beautiful ladies, relax. I'll be back again for another one tomorrow. You'll get a short when it comes to YouTube, so make sure you watch that. Let me know how I do on the music. I would like to know get your feedback on that. But relax, I'll be back in a couple days for another episode, for another sneaker profiles, another brand new segment, or not a brand new segment, but another episode when it comes to the ACG colored shoes in the FC Sneaker Factory behind me. We got one more to go, so just tune into that. If you know what's coming, but still, tune in. I mean, I know your appetite is craving it. So I'd appreciate that though, like I always do. I appreciate each and every single one of you for coming on into the FC Sneaker Factory. Those beautiful doors are about to shut in front of your beautiful faces. You don't have to go home, but you have to get the hell out of the FC Sneaker Factory. But I'll be back, like I always do. I always make my return. So with all that being said, I had a lunch date with one of my friends. You know, one of the cheerleaders, as always do. We're just having lunch, having great conversation, just talking about just, lives. I haven't seen her in a good amount of time, so it's always good to catch up with the old cheerleaders. So, and then she was just like, yeah, we gotta continue to do this again, like always. I mean, they always say that. We gotta keep doing it again. So I said, yeah, of course. And she says at the very end, oh yeah, by the way, you are too. Damn.